This week we are focused on positive and negative space. So we're going to learn a little bit about that, and then we're going to make a drawing. So positive space is the subject or area of interest in an artwork. So for example, this solid shape that we have here is positive space, and everything around it would be the negative space. So whenever you have any sort of element in your artwork, that's typically the positive space. Positive space creates visual balance, emphasizes subject, and adds contrast. So we have this shape, everything in black here would be the positive space, and everything in blue would be the negative space. But then there's also these shapes imposed around it, which kind of create visual interest, and it creates that contrast being like a yellow shape on a blue background using a complementary color scheme. So negative space, which is the opposite, is empty or unoccupied space around and between an image. Positive space is the image itself, while negative space is the area around it. So this shape was cut out of this on the right side here. The red one is the positive space, and the negative space is everything around it. And then the shape that's left behind here would also be considered positive space. This is an artwork by M.C. Escher. It's called a tessellation, which is a way of tiling a surface with the same shape, repeating it again and again. The shapes fit perfectly together, so there's no overlaps or gaps, kind of like a tiled floor. He's one of the most famous graphic artists, and he created this way of creating art, which is called a tessellation, and he produced the first one in 1925. Overall, over the time of his life, he created 137 pieces of tessellating artworks. Every single one of them uses this principle of positive and negative space, with the positive space at the top here being the black geese with the negative space intertwined. And then he started using that white negative space to create the fish, which then turns it into positive space. These tessellations kind of remind me of like mosaics or tiled floors. Since there's no gaps, everything fits together totally perfectly, and it has a repeating pattern. So for this assignment, you're going to look around you, wherever you are. It can be like at your house, it can be wherever you go, after school, any activities that you do. You're going to try to find some samples of patterns, like look on the floor, look on the walls, snap a picture or two, and you're going to upload what you find.